Hello and a warm welcome to Oily's Bricks. I'm Paul and this is my first YouTube video. What we're looking at here is Hms Bounty and the famous mutiny that happened in 1789. Hms Bounty was sent from England to collect cheap food for slaves in the West Indies, and it went to Tahiti to collect breadfruit plants, where they stayed for about 9 months. Now during that 9 months the crew formed a detachment with some of the Tahitian women, and when it was time to leave they weren't too happy about it. So they basically had a mutiny and they took over the ship. And here's Fletcher Christian, the man who was responsible for the mutiny. He's not looking too happy. And here is his captain, William Bligh, who with 18 other members of the crew was set out to sea in an open boat. Now, I'm not sure if Fletcher Christian expected him to survive or not, but William Bligh survived all right. He sailed 3,000 miles and he lived to tell the story of the mutiny on the Bounty. Now, if we have a look at the boat, there's some nice Lego elements in there. We've got some good torsos there, Pirates of the Caribbean, the Lone Ranger. I think there's an Indiana Jones one in there as well. And these they're the sort of the crew in their period dress. And if we look back over to the ship, let's have a good look on that. It's nice tanned bricks on the deck. This is the snot technique, which stands for studs not on top. So what I've tried to do is leave as few studs visible as possible. And of course, lots of studs in the ocean, but that doesn't really count. Now this ship probably took a few weeks to build. I enjoyed it. Didn't enjoy doing the rigging. The string in it's quite expensive, as you know. It's certainly bankrupt yet. And if we look towards the stern, and we can look down the ship. Now I've tried to include as many classical pirates elements as I can. So you've got like the compass there and the steering wheel, or the ship's wheel should I say. And then we've got some of the traditional masts that I've used at the top. And of course the masts, 3 of them are all there, nicely tied in again with rigging. Again, like I say, it is Lego string, it's just cut to length. And if we have a look at the front, we've got some of those classic Lego anchors. And then we've got the ship carried a few guns. It carried 10 swivel cannons and 4 smaller guns. Here's the swivel cannons made out of Technic pins and a ball joint. I think it's a ball joint, someone will tell me if that's wrong. And then if we look to the back, we've got the cannon. And again, that's the traditional Lego cannon base, but then the actual cannon itself has been slightly modified. Again, I'll do a quick tutorial on how to make those. And then in the back there, we've got the chickens sitting there. And then we've got John Churchill there. He was the master at arms on the ship, believe it or not, which was one of the ship's policemen. So he was responsible for keeping the crew in order. And he's there having a good old drink, sending them on his way. The sad thing about it is I think most of the people on the ship, when they settled on the Pitcairn Islands, most of them were dead within 4 years. They'd killed each other and fallen foul of the drink. And then if we look in the ocean, they taunted them, so they threw their breadfruit plants into the sea at William Bligh. Again, these are the bucket elements. And then the plants, I got those from the mandrake plants from the Harry Potter set. I'm not sure what Harry Potter set it was, but yeah, they look pretty cool. And again, if we move around, we've got the custom boat there. Again, if you guys want, I'll post a quick vid on how to make those. But I think they look quite effective. The normal boats that Lego get, the little plastic ones in the pirate sets, they're nice, but they're just not long enough. And they kind of like don't look great on ships of this size. They just don't look good. So there we are, guys. That's the first video. As I say, let me know what you think. If you like it, and if you want, subscribe, and I'll post some more videos as and when they come up. If there's anything on there that interests you on how to make stuff, send me a message, post me a link, and I'll get around to making a little tutorial.